But we just went through hell and back to get that weapon for her, so we'll upgrade that as much as we can.
Still thinking about what you saw?
I wish Gustav was here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Verso notices Mayel looking sad and approaches her carefully.
You okay?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien. And everyone. Every time I think I've managed to contain it, a wave comes out of nowhere and drags me away.
I know.
How do you do it? After all these years?
Diligently.
They say time heals all wounds.
Does it?
Nay.
But I guess death heals all wounds too.
Ouch.
Bad joke.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Ah, damn, dude.
Death is not necessarily final.
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right? Through your memories, through his influence on your life and everyone else's, through the Lumina converter and his research.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Try talking to him. I'm serious. It helps. Or at least, it helps me. I imagine what they would say. How they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive in my mind.
I'll try that.
Mayel is skeptical about Verso's advice. She's not in the mood to talk, but also does not wish to be alone. Verso understands. He sits with her in silence. What a bro. Mayel appreciates the silence they share. Man. Relationship level increased. Nice. They then head back to the others.
I can't believe we're this close.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ciel was right about you.
Oh. Actually, I should thank you. I wouldn't have got this far on my own.
Tomorrow comes.
Gesundheit. Verso approaches Lune, who is working on the Expedition 33 journal.
Working on the 33's journal. You planning to die anytime soon?
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you, but to us.
Do you always take such copious notes?
Since I was 4.
Really? 4?
Well, damn.
That's what happens when you have obsessive researchers for parents.
Still, 4 is young.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32.
True.
Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6. And I was apprenticed to my parents, so they started me early.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with you.
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution? Birth your own.
Damn.
Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
Got him.
See? That's how you ask questions. My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent artists. So, there was a great deal of pressure to follow in their path.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Meaning?
Music is my passion.
Huh. Mine too.
What do you play?
Guitar. You?
Guitar.
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well. You know how to summon an instrument from Pictos, right? Of course you do. Maybe we could play together sometime.
Maybe we can.
Verso and Lune have found a common passion. Lune is intrigued by this facet of Verso, and Verso is excited to play music with a fellow music lover. Increased. Nice. Wonder what the max is for everyone. They spend some time discussing their favorite songs and how they learnt music. The discussion is passionate and lasts for several hours. Neither notices the time passing. Oh, considering they're both night owls, that makes sense.
You seem preoccupied.
It's nothing. Just nerves. It's been a long road to get here.
Extra long for you, I imagine.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am. We will do everything in our power, and either it will be enough, or it won't.
You're always so calm about everything.
Is that a question?
An observation. Lune's intense and obsessed. Mael is nervous and eager, but you're calm.
Why is that strange? I guess Death and I, we've walked a long road together.
What does that mean?
Death is a friend who will welcome me home.
Home?
Yes, home. With everyone I've ever loved.
You believe in an afterlife?
I don't know. If there is, then I'll see everyone after death, and if there isn't, I'll simply join them in death. I'll be with them either way.
It's an interesting philosophy. For someone so young.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over your very long life?
Oh, how kind of you to acknowledge my wisdom. Can you, mention my wisdom to Minoko sometime?
Oh, actually, isn't Minoko even older? Eskie too. Perhaps I should ask them instead.
No, please do. You'll probably learn valuable things about Nevron feet and rocks.
Yep, there you go.
All I can offer is another story.
I'm not really in the mood for stories tonight.
Oh, and here I had prepared something truly dark and heart-wrenching.
Save it for tomorrow. Let's do something else tonight.
Okay. Wait, what?
What do you have in mind?
That depends. How adventurous are you feeling?
Oh my.
You mean like hunt Nevrons? What?
I'm waiting for you to connect the dots.
Oh, you mean, adventure.
You've been alone too long on this continent. When was the last time you seduced someone?
1864.
Not counting Minoko. I'll admit it's been a while.
So?
Been a bit of a dry spell.
Do you even need to ask?
The bond between CL and Verso deepens. Yeah, I'll bet it does. And there we go. Level increased. Verso and CL spend some time together. They sure do. Away from the others. ... They've become a bit more than friends. CL feels inspired. Radiant's attack unlocked. Doom. Nice. Well, there you go. That's everybody here. Let's go ahead and see if we can't write in the channel. Mael finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. He writes about how they can now enter the monolith and they should finally understand everything. ... Mael immerses herself in Gustav's journal, poring over every detail. She will forever cherish his memory. The memories of Gustav inspire Mael. Skill unlocked. Gustav's homage. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Cool. What the heck is that? Remember the current objective. Face the paintress at the monolith. Oh, is that all? Is that all? Brother Bear. How do I look? Where's her skills? Where's all of her skills at? Right here. There it is. What's this? Deals high single target lightning damage. 8 hits. Oh, is that like his move? Now I gotta see if it's his move. What are we replacing? Probably this. I don't use this like at all. That's to get rid of all shields, which would be cool. There's another marked one. I guess we could replace it with this. I gotta replace some of these. 2, 3, 4. Let's move fencers with breaking. And then swap these to Gustavs and Fleurit. And there we go. I do want to swap these. Phantom and Strike. Two, 5, 7. I gotta. Oh, these are a little out of order as well. Literally every single one. Sick. Okay. Crap. Literally, it's all on the left side, so that should be easy to do, actually. One, 3, 4, 7, 9. Cool. Plus 1 AP on battle start. No longer gain AP. Base attack applies defenseless for 1 tween. Whoa, double all heals received. She needs 30 for that one? Holy crap. That's quite a bit. Shit. I guess we're saving up for all of that. She's the only one who has it. Just straight up plus 1 AP on turn start. Damn. Oh, he's got another one. Plus 1 AP. Marked targets deal 30% less damage. I thought I got rid of this. Immune to charm. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, what are we setting up next? Doing some, maybe we start dumping into luck now? I think that's what we do, yeah. I think that's what we do. Don't really have the fire build going on. Consumes all stamina to deal high elemental damage to its target. Can break. Deals extra damage to all enemies. Elemental Genesis. Can only be cast with yada yada yada. It's only worth 4. That's not bad. That's all the way down there, though. I could get that. I could. Yeah, maybe I should. That's the low earth one. Where's the high earth? Might just get rid of this one and only use this. Let's do it. Cool. Alright, we'll see how that works. Mayhem. After 1 turn, deals extreme single target physical damage. 13 hits, interrupted if any damage taken. Increased damage for S. That's like a Hail Mary over there. 15. Deals extreme single target damage. 5 hits. Uses weapons elements. Yeah, I want this one. Where do we put you at? Replace the Fury, maybe? I don't really use that a whole lot. Let's go ahead and swap these a little bit. Let's do, it'll be Floret. Gustav's sword. Boom. Okay. Why is that still highlighted? Ah.
We've done it.
We're really going to face the Paintress.
And finally break this cycle.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
Whoa.
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you? Nobody ever wondered what Esquier was made of, did they? Well, Esquier and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Verse.
Whoa.
She promised me sweet
What?
rocks.
What?
Is that wine?
Yo.
I stored my personal stash inside it. All excellent vintages.
What the
I
shit?
don't normally share, but I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
Mon ami. I told you to stop drinking alone.
What the hell?
To your great generosity.
I don't know how you can like this.
It comes with age.
Do you have apple juice?
Ooh, apple juice. I'll take some of that.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
The gift that keeps on giving. Esquier, you son of a so-and-so.
My beautiful sister doesn't need this ugly mask.
You embrace her, yet you're condemning her to die.
Oh god.
You brought him here.
I'm not here to fight. But my son, do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death? And who paints life instead? We exist and we will exist for as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you?
May everything be decided before their very eyes.
Between the bars of their prison.
Thank you for the lurk, Fear. I appreciate
In
it,
the
bud.
shadow of the monolith.
In the shadow of the monolith.
Well, hot damn. Little intense. It's a little intense. So, they make it sound like we're, this is it. But I don't think I missed it. We're still in Act 2. We have Act 3,
Wow.
an
I
epilogue.
drank too much last night.
I can't remember a thing.
You clean me out, mes amis.
You bunch of drunks.
We're all gonna die. All right. We haven't gone. Look at this. Look at. We still have a buttload of the map to do. This could go on for another 30 hours. Easy. What's to the left? I'm assuming it gets rid of the fog of war as you enter it.
Swimsuit on.
Swimmy, swim, swim. It sure does.
Master swimmer.
Oh, the wheel. I see you. So a whole island right there. 2 of them. We'll do these guys and then head back to the main objective. Hello, boys. Let's try that again. Hello, boys. There we go. What the hell is this guy? I guess we'll never know. Wunderbar. Still have no idea how to get rid of these things. Yeah, we're nowhere close to being done. Nowhere close. Do. Oh, this is the end of Act 2. That I believe.
Let us get wet.
Let us get wet. That's right, SK. That's right. Oh. Random painting in the middle of the water. I can't go underneath yet anyway, so. Alright, let's complete Act 2. For better or worse. No matter how unoptimized our squad is, let's do this.
We can finally reach the painters.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand. We still have a little bit of time.
Nope.
you should do the honors.
Damn. Well, all right. Oh, wait, we've been here. Interesting. Interesting.
Avril, 40th Expedition. Gigi and Edmund were leading. They were on a clean glide to the monolith when they flew into some sort of barrier and just gomaged away. Our gliders are useless without a way past the barrier. Bernard's going to explore on foot, see if there's an entrance. But in the meantime, we might as well make ourselves at home. I guess I'll try my hand at fishing. Assuming those sea nevrons left any fish for us to eat.
Probably not.
Rest in peace, Gigi and Edmund.
R.I.P. I don't think he has anything left to sell. Yeah, we bought everything. Ta-ta. Okay. Here we go. If I didn't have a huge backlog of games, I would probably power level to at least 75, but 50 odds will have to do.
We can do this.
Hmm.
For Gustav.
For all of them.
How the hell is this battle gonna go down? She can step on us. Rest. Two-minute warning. We just hit 2 hours. I've got at least an hour left of awesome girthy streaming. And oh, what that hour will bring us.